Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the Tournament of Progression. We are moving on to Pharaonic Guardian, and as you saw from last week, Legacy of Darkness was a good week for me. I came second overall, which means I get 3 TP packs, and I think we're still on TP3. I might have to double check, but I'm pretty sure we are. And it was crazy. Like, I really enjoyed last week. After 2 weeks ago having a humiliating defeat by Macy, me and Macy faced off again in the final round, and did really unfortunate for, I would say, for Macy. Like, she had a really good deck, but for some reason it just was a bit like cloggy, I would say, but unfortunate. But anyway, let's go into the bans from last week. We have got Morphine Jar 2 and Solemn Wishes, 2 cards that I'm not really fussed about, to be honest. Solemn Wishes I just wanted out because Macy was on that, so at least that's out of the way. That's gone. We're not going to see it for a while. Morphine Jar 2 I do have, but I was saying as well in the last episode that I'm thinking of getting rid of it anyway now, because it's just coming to that part where it's not really needed as such. So yeah, Morphine Jar I'm not too fussed about, although there are 2 Empty Jar cards that are out of the format, so Empty Jar is not going to be a thing in the next few sets. 3 TP packs we still have to open. So Tournament Pack 3, Needleworm, Pot of Greed as a common. Let's see if we can add those 2 cards to our roster. Right, here we go with Tournament Pack 3. First set, it gives us Dark Elf, not really much there, so that's completely fine. Pack 2. Pack 2 gives us a Pot of Greed. Okay, so we've got a common Pot of Greed, which is fine. I think having 2 is good. Not really wanting 3. I don't think I would play 3, but 2 is definitely good. And the last pack, can we still get the ultra rare? We get nothing. Okay, so that's completely fine. Who cares about that? But Pharaonic Guardian brings us some really big things for not just this episode, but for future episodes as well. So let's go in and see what we can pick. Ring of Destruction being the secret rare. Big card, I think. I know one person has pulled it so far, so Ryan Sheldon, who obviously has the most broken deck in the format. He's been winning like for 5 weeks in a row now, I think he's almost at. I think this will be his 5th one if he wins. So Ring of Destruction is pretty big there. Great card to pick out. King Tiger Wangu is a good side deck card for later on, I would say, when we get maybe into Synchro era as well, where we get a lot of lower level monsters in as well. So this could be something good to pick up now and then just obviously keep later on. Suzuki Samurai as a super rare. At the start of your damage step, if this card attacks a face down defense position monster, I can't speak, destroy that face down monster. It's okay for now. I think it would be good because there's a lot of flip effects still in this current meta that we're in. So getting this now I don't think is too bad. It gets absolutely taken out when we get the level monsters in Soul of the Jewelers, so Mystic Swordsman is so after that Suzuki Samurai is pretty much nothing. Dark Dust Spirit I would like to pick up. It's a common, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get it. When you tribute it, when this card is normal summoned or flip face up, destroy all other face up monsters on the field. So it's just a good way of like reliable monster removal for 1 tribute, which isn't too bad, so that's good to keep. Great Desert as Ultra. Not even going to touch it because I'm not going to play it. Could go the Swarm Scarabs and Locust route. I personally don't think I want to. I think everybody else is on this, or at least 2 or 3 more people, because they're the flip effects. You play with Swords of Revealing Light. You can play it with Gravity Bind as well, so all those cards are there. So I think this is just something that we might see this week. Guardian Sphinx as an ultra rare. I don't think it's too bad. Would I play it if I get it? I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Like when this card is flip summoned, return all monster your opponent controls to their hand. So yeah, who knows? If we pull it, we'll see, but hopefully we don't pull it because there's a few other ultras in here which I would rather get. Pyramid Turtle is a big card. Special summon a zombie monster with 20k or 2000 or less 20k. Dragon Ball Super, 2000 or less defense from your deck. So not too bad. Again, good to pick it up now, because when we get into where other sets where zombies are more prevalent, this will just be decent to get. It's a rare, so hopefully we do, but I've got 2 giant rats, so, and they're a common, so we'll wait and see. Another jar, dice jar, not looking to pick it. I don't really want to do anything with it, so anyway, let's leave that how it is. The Dark Scorpions were in here, as well as some of the previous set as well. Donzalug is actually not too bad of a card. 1400 warrior. It's not great, but when this card inflicts damage to your opponent, you can activate one of the following effects. Discard one random card from their hand. Send the top 2 cards from their deck to their graveyard. So it's powerful. I think I would rather get this over the Guardian Sphinx, just because it is something that I can attack with and it gives me a little bit of advantage as well. So that's not too bad. Fusion Richie, again, not even going to touch it because I don't care about it. I'm never going to play it, so it can stay where it is. The books came in here. Most relevant is the Book of Moon. Book of Life and Book of Tayo, I think, come more relevant later on. I think Book of Tayo is for the empty gel, or when if you were playing flip effects or such. Book of Life is more zombies, so they're again later on. Book of Moon, big. We can play 3 of them in this format. Again, just a reminder, there is no ban list apart from the cards that we ban ourselves. So everything is played at 3, no matter what it is. So Book of Moon is something big to pick up as well. Mirage Nightmare, it's banned for a reason. Once per turn during your standby phase, draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. If you do, during your next standby phase, randomly discard the same number of cards you drew. So it's a very good card. It's a very, very good card because you can draw 4 cards, Heavy Storm, or get rid of it with emergency provisions even, which we do have quite a few copies of. So this is definitely a nice card to pick up. Needle Seeding's good for monster removal as well. When there are 4 or more face-up monsters on the field, destroy all face-up monsters. Could be good. I think maybe a side decking card at the moment. I'm not really lacking in terms of like monster removal, or not even removal, but I can get over cards, which is fine. But it also depends because the Gravekeepers are in here, so this might be a good side deck card. Dushu, again, banned for a reason. Would I play more than 3? Would I play more than 1? I don't know. Maybe 2 again. I think this is a good strong card, but obviously your opponent has to have 4 or more cards in their hand. So it's best played turn 1. Who knows? I think I definitely would play 2. I don't think I'd play 3, but definitely looking to pick those up. Reckless Greed as a rare. We were talking actually last week that Pot of Greed might be on the ban list. It might be on people's radar to ban now. So if it does, Reckless Greed's not a bad like replacement for it. You still draw your 2 cards, but you skip your next draw phases. So not the best of replacements, but it's still a decent draw. Dark Gerard and Edoria, I think they're both funny because Dark Gerard, when it's summoned, one face-up monster loses 800 attack. So this is a 1200. It's not too great, but losing 800 attack on one of your opponent's monsters is good just because you can obviously attack over them. So that's not too bad. Edoria, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one monster, destroy that target. So you can target anything. It doesn't have to be the card that's destroyed that. So that's what I like. I think Yomi Ship is also in this set, but which is the same as Edoria, but you can't choose. It just destroys the card that destroyed it. So that's not too bad. Hellpoimer as an ultra rare. Again, I don't really care about it. I'm not going to touch on it. It's a bit lackluster in my opinion, but I'd rather move on to the Gravekeepers here. So Gravekeepers being a really strong archetype, even in the GOAT format, Gravekeepers, Spy and Guard to be the most, I would say. Maybe Spear Soldier, but definitely Spy and Guard. They're common, so hopefully we do get at least a playset. Anything less than a playset, I'm not going to be happy, but hey. Gravekeepers, Watcher, Chief. I'm not going to play Chief. I don't think I would play Chief. Probably save it later on when we get Commandant and Recruiter. So when we get those kind of cards, I think they'll be the better options for the Gravekeepers. Maybe we might play a full Gravekeeper deck. Who knows? Even if we get Necro Valley now, it might be an option, but let's wait and see. Mystical Knight of Jackal as an ultra rare. Again, yeah, I'm not going to touch on it. Not that great of a card. If I get it, I don't think I'll play it. I'd rather play the Tyrant Dragon at this point. Big card, Spirit Reaper. Makes his debut in Pharaonic Guardian. It literally sits there. Cannot be destroyed by battle. After resolving a card effect that targets this face-up card, destroy this card. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent, your opponent discards 1 card. So, again, we can play 3. Would I play 3? I'm not sure. I think 2. It's a bit tough. Like, do I want to play 3 of certain cards? I don't know, but it's a rare, so hopefully we get at least 2. Darkroom and Nightmare could be decent in terms of a burn strategy because it just puts an extra 300 on top of any burn that your opponent takes. So if we go that way, at least we can have it. But it's a super rare, so we'll wait and see if we get it. Necro Valley for the Gravekeepers as well. Won't go over that. Raigeki Break is good for removal. I think just getting this would help out a lot. It would mean I don't have to like play. I don't know. Would this remove Horn of Heaven? I don't think it would, because I'll probably keep the Counter Trap just because it's a bit faster spell speed. But Raigeki Break is definitely good as well. And then finishing off with 5 big cards. Well, I'll say big cards. They're ultras and a secret. Two Buys a Shock and Question. I'm not going to touch them. I don't think I would ever play them. Rope of Life is interesting. Discard your entire hand, and then a monster that was destroyed by battle comes back with 800 more attack. Don't think it's that relevant. Nightmare Wheel's good again for the burn. Target one monster your opponent controls. It can't attack or change its battle position. And they take 500 during each of their standby phase, is it? Yeah, standby phase. Inflict 500. So again for the burn, but Lava Golem's big. Big removal, but giving your opponent a 3k attacker at this point, I don't know if it's great. You'd kind of have to play this with Gravity Bind. You'd have to go that full burn route. So even if I do get 1, it's definitely a good side option in my opinion to get 1. If I get 2, maybe the burn might be real. But anyway, 24 packs. Let's go in and see what I can pull. Alright, please just give me something good. Like, I missed out on a few good things last set. Let's hope I can get a Ring of Destruction. Let's hope I can get the Lava Golem, their secrets. I don't know. What else do I want to get from here? I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, let's go in and see. First pack gives us pretty much nothing. It gives us a needle ceiling, so that's okay. Right, pack 2 gives us a Book of Moon. Okay, so definitely got 1 Book of Moon, which is fine. Again, maybe 2 or 3. Let's see how many we can get. Let's keep going. Oh, yes! Got the Lava Golem, and I think that's our second Metamorphosis now. So that's big. Lava Golem's good. That's going straight into my side deck. Metamorphosis, at least we have it, so I can think about something, but Lava Golem's good. Let's keep going. 9 packs in. Moisture Creature, that is terrible, but we got the Dark Room of Nightmare, so that's okay. Burn strategy might be coming. I think it might be the burn strategy. Raigeki Break is good. Got more than enough. I haven't seen many Gravekeepers, to be honest, so we're halfway through. Let's see if we can get any spies. A Book of Life as a super rare. Not many zombies, so that's just going to be in the roster. It's just going to be in the books for now. So well, let's keep going. 13 packs. Tiger Wangu, and then another super rare. Statue of the Wicked. Got a first spy. I think that's our first spy. What does Statue of the Wicked do? When this face down card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon 1 Wicked token to your side of the field. Okay, it's not that great. Let's keep going. Another Dark Room of Nightmare. Okay, okay, so this burn strategy might have to come in, because we've got 2 Dark Room of Nightmares, we've got the Lava Golem, got a bunch of other burn cards from before. Okay, this is interesting. This is quite interesting indeed. Right, last 3 packs. What can we get? Got the Lava Golem. Kind of haven't got 2 supers and a secret. Not any ultras. I think we've got 2 spy, 1 guard, 2 dust shoot, 1 Book of Moon, no Spirit Reaper. So let's keep going. 3 packs. What can we pick up? Wandering Mummy. Okay, so that's not too bad. Nothing there. Got the Needle Ceiling. 2 more packs after this. King Tiger Wangu. Okay, I think that's the 3rd spy. So we've got our place out spy. Cool. 23rd pack. Nothing. Last pack. Last pack magic gives us nothing there. Okay. So that's okay. Okay, so I think we've got 2 guards, so that's fine. Got Dark Dust Spirit. We've got a good amount of stuff here. So I don't know. We've got Lava Golem. We've got 2 rooms. Let's go into Dueling Book and see what we can build. So this is the deck that I have opted to go with. It's a little different with a few inclusions. Not much has changed from last week. I thought if it's going well, why not just keep it going? But there are a few cards I'm afraid of. So anyway, starting off with Tyrant Dragon staying in there as a 2 tribute cost. Then we've got 3 Sangam, 3 Nimble, 3 Spy has been added in. I'm still sticking with Gemini Elf and Kaiku along with the 2 Dragon dueling in the cave. Amphibian Beast is still in there as a 2400. I've also added Dark Dust Spirit just for a little monster removal as well as a 1 tribute cost as well. And then Gravekeeper's Guard and Spear Soldier to go with Spy. I'll put Spear Soldier in because I don't have anything that pierces. I missed out on Spear Dragon last set. So if I can still go with Spear Soldier, then at least I get some damage in there as well. 3 Cold Wave, which is still broken. That's 100% staying in. The second Pot of Greed has made its way in, so I'm out playing 2. Stamping Destruction still at 2, with the third being in the side deck. Tribute to the Doomed, Axe of Despair, Giant Grenade, Heavy Storm, Rush Recklessly, and the 1 copy of Book of Moon that I got. Only 1, which is unfortunate, but at the same point, I think it's okay because I had so much trouble trying to find space of what I really want to play. 3 Time Seal because Time Seal's broken. Mirror Force, Horn of Heaven. I was contemplating taking Horn of Heaven out, but I think I'm going to keep it in because it's my only out to Jinzo. I say only out, but not including Spell or Monster. My only out as a trap card that I contribute something and then just get rid of their Jinzo instantly. So I am still scared of Jinzo, but at the same point I still think it's worthwhile. So let's see how it goes for this week. 2 Trap Dust Shoot. Trap Dust Shoot's a bit broken at the moment. Just seeing your opponent's hand is just too good as it is. Royal Command, because flip effects I feel are going to be still quite relevant with Gravekeeper Spy, Guard, and then a few others as well. Obviously Magician of Faith is still in there from old sets as well. So yes, it hits my Spy and my Guard, but I think if I can get it out before them, I think I'll be in a better position. And then I've gone with 2 Raigeki Break as well. So I've gone for a 43 card deck instead of a 40 card deck. So let's see how it goes. I've got a lot of deck thinning in terms of 2 Pot of Greed, Nimbles, and Sangan. I've got a feeling that Gravity Bind, that those kind of burn card style, the stall cards are going to be in there. So that's why I've just stuck with my Stamping Destruction Dragon kind of build, as well as just have a few other stuff in there as well. Side deck, 2 Giant Rats because they're just staying in there in terms of I can still get my Nimbles from them. The 3rd Dragon and Karibo is still in the side deck as well, along with the newly pulled Lava Golem. That I think Lava Golem is just going to be a staple side card from now on. Like, it's 100% just going to stay in there. Soul Release, I didn't find any use for it last week, so I've dropped it to 1 because there is still technically a use for it in terms of, like I said, with the Magician of Faith cards. I can still get rid of it. So 2 Malevolent Nuzzlers because just for a little bit extra boost if I do need it. The 3rd Stamping Destruction again if I need it. Gravity Bind, again they've just been in there. I've never used them. I've never gone for the stallway, but this is a route that I can take, although I don't think I will. I might just change these out next week. And then I've got 2 Magic Drain and 2 Bottomless. I was contemplating going 2 Bottomless or 2 Raigeki Break. I didn't want to do a 1 and a 1 of. So I'm going with Raigeki Break first. And then obviously if it's... I can just switch it out during game 2 or in my side as well. So that's completely fine. So I feel quite confident with this deck. I think it did well last week. With the inclusion of the Gravekeepers, Dark Dust Spirit, the 2nd Pot of Greed. Some powerful cards I'm adding in there, but at the same point, I am still afraid of like the Storm matchup. I think there's going to be quite a few people that are playing the Burn matchups, the Storm matchups. So let's see. I've got Heavy Storm, I've got Giant Grenade, I have 2 Stamping Destructions, I've got the 3rd in my side. So I've got a number of outs, I would say, in my opinion. But who knows? Let's see how it goes. I'm looking forward to this week nonetheless. Final round of Pharaonic Guardian week, and it's me against Ryan K. It's not Macy anymore. Hi Ryan, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I faced Macy like 2-3 weeks in a row, so I'm like, at least it's not Macy in the final round anymore. How have your rounds been?
Alright. First round, I sort of shot myself in the foot with good old dice jar. The second round, I was able to pull the stuff I needed to counter Macy's deck.
Yeah,
so,
fair. Yeah, I lost against Sheldon.
Yeah, so it was very close. So
yeah,
Regeki break.
Mr. Broken Deck. I lost against him. He like Ring of Destruction at a very crucial time. I was just like, oh great, well that's that. But anyway, let's see how we go. We both won 1. I'm excited to go into this. Like I've actually think the decks have changed a lot in the past 2-3 sets at least. So I'm really happy.
Oh yeah, and you know when you face me, you're going to get something wacky. I play the weird stuff, so...
Yeah, man. The fact that you're on Dice Jar as well, I was just like, okay, cool. But let's see how we go. Let's see. I will go first, because there's no reason to go second here. Good luck to you, sir. I'm gonna start. Hello, Pot of Greed, because Pot of Greed is good. Let's set a card and set a card. I will pass. And then during your standby phase, activate the good old dust shoot.
Here you go.
Why are you playing Order of a Trap? What? Ordeal and Dark Snake as well.
Mate, I said last week, Dark Snake is what I grew up with. It is my favourite card in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course I'm playing it.
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. I mean, Pot of Greed is not good because you get to draw. I think I'm going to put the Yomi ship back into your deck.
That is perfectly fine.
It just makes sense so you don't get the Beast or the... Well, Pot of Greed, Ordeal, okay, and Tribute to the Doomed.
Yeah, I was like, if you want to put him in chat so you remember that, he's perfectly fine.
That is cool.
So I'll shuffle twice.
Sure.
There's the shuffles. And I liked yours start so much I'll copy.
Yep, go for it.
I remember having 0 of these.
Then you just get them all in the TP pack because it's a common.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I do think Pot of Greed is on the banned radar now. Like, people are going to be thinking about it.
I think it's potential. But what we'll do is we'll tribute
That is a good play.
to get rid of this.
That is my spy.
And we will set. And we're gonna start, boy.
Dark
Yeah.
Snake. Okay, cool. So you drew Curse and another monster. What is the luck? Alright, well, let's start with a Heavy Storm. Let's get rid of the snake and the Ordeal.
No, not my one snake.
Normal summons Soldier.
That's fine.
Whoa, why am I going to grave? I don't want it to go to grave. I'm going to go battle phase. Let's poke over. Come on. That's fine. So I'll take it back to hand.
Take 400.
Yes, I do take 400. Main 2, I'll just set a card and pass.
Okay, so draw.
This is where
I'll set
Beast
a card.
comes out. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you haven't gone into Beast. Interesting indeed. I'm going to first of all activate Time Seal so you don't draw, so that forces you to play Beast. And then I'll set a card.
Okay, so I will first flip up Dice Jar.
Of course it is. Both players roll a 6-sided die. The player with the lower result takes damage equal to their opponent's roll times 500. However, if the winner rolled a 6, the loser takes 6. What in the world? Okay.
Mate, this is what Sam. Basically, I rolled a 5 against Sam. Sam decided to roll a 6.
No way.
So I'll go first, player.
Go for it.
No.
2. Okay, and here we go. Just get over a 2. That's better.
So
I'm
I
okay.
will take 1500.
I'm okay with that. As long as I'm not taking 6k, I'm fine.
And then, as you said, we will tribute.
Sure.
And I'm guessing this is guard.
This is Spy.
Oh.
So I will grab another Spy.
That is fine. I will enter there.
Cool. Let's start. I am going to follow suit and summon my Amphibian Beast. And then let's go over your guard.
That is fine.
I'll then just set a card and pass.
Okay.
So if you clash here, you're in a bit of a disadvantage. So
yeah, yeah, that is very true. We'll hold back. We'll see what we do.
cool. What do? I'm gonna go battle phase and attack over your face down.
That is Yagin.
That is fine. I will then set a card and pass.
Draw.
It's the battle of the
But it
beasts.
doesn't matter when we get Exile Force.
That's annoying.
Oop.
Sure.
And then Vivian Beast will try.
And bye bye. Back to your hand, please.
Yes.
Cool. I like this game state. I'm going to start by activating Cold Wave, so you can't set anything next turn.
That is fine.
Oh, then no, I'm not going to normal summon that. Not sorry. My God. 2 attack, and you take 15.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Sure. I'll attempt to do Gemini.
Oh, you actually got something. Shit. Okay, sure. I take 400 again. Here we go. I'm just going to set 2 cards and pass.
Interesting. We will set, and we will attempt to hit him for 19.
I shall take that. That's fine.
We'll end.
I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay. What's better than 1 Gemini Elf? 2 Gemini Elves!
Wow.
Please.
Okay.
We'll attempt the first attack.
And I'll just take both of them, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. And we'll end.
I mean, you just have the same cards as me, so let's just do that. Oh, but I'm scared of what this card is now, because if this... You know what? I'm actually not going to attack.
Okay. We will flip card.
Oh, no! Actually, what am I doing? I am going to activate Royal Command.
Oh. No!
I survive!
Okay, I'll tribute it.
Oh, yeah, that makes it even worse. Sure. Let's activate Rush onto it. Make it 26. I mean, you kind of have me next turn unless I get something else.
Oh, this is infinite as well, so... Okay.
Here we go. Top decking abilities activate. I will clash a giant Gemini Elf. And then I will admit defeat because I actually have nothing in my hand. I'll even show you my hand. I just drew spells and traps. So
Giant Tune, Cold Wave, and Stamping Destruction.
yeah. So that was unfortunate. But anyway, game 2. Let's go. I'll go first again.
No, wait a minute.
Okay. Let's go by activating Pot of Greed.
Woo!
Because drawing 2 is fun. I'll then set 2 cards. Let's set 1 more and pass.
Okay, so I will draw. I will follow suit with the set 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I will normal summon a Gemini Elf. And is that okay?
That is fine.
And we will attempt to swing.
That is fine. You take 100.
No.
And I will search out another spy. Should I get the spy? Is it worth me getting the spy? I'm actually going to grab the spear soldier.
Okay. And with that, I'll end my turn.
On your end phase, I'm going to activate time seal so you can't draw.
That is fine.
Draw.
During your standbys, I'll activate trap.
That is pretty big. That is pretty big. That is a big dust shoot.
Of course.
Now you know what I'm going to do.
Return it when this card moves off, flip to destroy all of the face of monsters of the field. Interesting, but it goes back to your hand, so do you really want to do that? We will get rid of Nimble.
Good choice. Let's put my back on the deck and shuffle in. Cool. Main phase 1, I will activate Cold Wave.
Of course.
I will then tribute off to summon Dark Dust Spirit.
Oh, it's 6 stars. I got that wrong. But damn.
So let's pop everything on the field.
You don't need to tribute both, mate.
No, it destroys everything on the field.
Oh yeah, it destroys everything.
Yeah, it destroys all other face-up monsters.
No.
And let's poke you for 22.
Yeah.
End phase, it comes back to my hand, and your turn.
Cool. So I don't get to draw,
No,
sadly.
you do not.
And we will, just because I think it's funny, do Gravekeeper's Curse.
Cool. So I take 500. And then I assume we're going to attack for 800.
Yeah.
Sure.
End.
I will main phase 1 summon Sangan.
Torrento!
That is fine. I'm okay with that. I still get my search.
Yes, you do.
What shall I add here? I think I will add my manga to hand. And then I'll just set a card and pass.
Start. I will normal summon Exile Force.
Sure.
Set. Or just swing you 4,000.
That is fine. And I'm going to do it again.
Woo!
Time seal during your end phase, main phase. Oh, sorry, standby phase, anything?
Yep.
Cool, so I'm going to activate Cold Wave.
Yep.
That will go to grave. I will then normal summon my dragon.
Yep.
And get over. No, stop going to the grave. I keep doing that. Let's get over your exiled. Your turn.
I guess I'll set.
Sure. Draw for turn. Okay, let's go battle phase and attack over.
So, unless you've got something, it is Yogin.
I do not. It is jargon. That is fine. Do I want to leave it on the field? That's the question. I think I have to do this because I know you have last turn. So if you draw something stupid, I'm going to normal summon my Dark Dust Spirit.
That is fine, so it does.
Yeah, and then end phase, I will just take it back to the hand and pass.
Okay. Draw. Set.
I'll also just set your turn.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll attempt to flip summon Gravekeeper.
I will activate Royal Command.
Cool. I'll normal summon my King Tiger.
Ooh, sure. That is very nice.
And I will rush recklessly onto
Oh, no. Okay, okay. When a monster with 1400 or less is normal summoned or special summoned, destroy those monsters. Damn, that is fine. So I do not get the effect of Spy.
Yeah, and then I'll just swing it for 12.
Sure, I shall take the 12.
And there we go.
Let's draw. I will just set a card and pass.
I will set. Tiger will attack.
Yep, I will gain 1,000. And I will opt to not summon anything.
Yep. And we'll just swing it for 12.
Sure. Top deck. I mean, that is a good top deck. Let's go Pot of Greed.
I will.
No! Do you have something?
Dust.
You can't. Dust Tornado doesn't do anything.
Well, just for Royal Command because it's a bitch anyway.
Okay, sure. So draw one, draw one. Send that to the grave.
I like
I'm gonna set 2 and just pass.
Cool. Draw. We will burn.
Oh my god. Sure.
Oh no. I now destroy it.
Yeah, so it gets destroyed as well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least I did 500 damage.
That is fine. I'll gain 1,000 and then lose it, so I'll just take 200.
Yeah.
From the spy.
Mate, Tiger's sick.
Tiger is pretty sick, I'm not going to deny. Let's just set a card and pass.
Okay, now Tiger's being annoying.
You can take the damage.
Then my phase 2.
Yep.
This will go in defense.
Sure. Let's draw. Ooh, interesting. Well, let's tribute that off to summon out my Dark Dust Spirit.
Yep.
And I'll just hit you for 22.
It is fine when it makes more.
End phase. This goes to my hand. Your turn.
Cool. I'll set one.
Sure. I am gonna activate Raigeki Break. Let's discard this. Let's get rid of that. Nice. That's good. Summon out Kaiku. Pop. I guess, you know what? This has to go. So 100%. And I think you have Warrior Returning Alive, so let's get rid of that as well. Your turn. Do I have anything? No. Okay. Okay. It's how many spies have you played? One spy, one guard. I'm gonna activate Axe of Despair.
Yeah.
Put it on. Let's get over your spy.
Oh,
it's tomato.
Okay. I
Okay.
get to play 1,500 or less in attack. Has to be dark.
Yes.
So...
Oh no, that's pretty annoying. I think I'll pass there.
I mean, these cards do the exact same thing, so I'm going to tribute to the Doom
Okay, that is fine.
to get rid of Raigeki Break.
Sure. That is pretty annoying.
And now I can make you discard one.
Yeah,
I'll
you
put this in
can. So I'll
defense.
take 300. Oh, you're going to defense it. I mean, you're on 1100, so it's a good option. I'm just going to set a card, and pass.
So draw. Oh my god.
Top deck. That's your turn.
Ah, screw it. Bye.
Oh wow, you're actually getting over. Yeah, that is fine.
2,400.
Sure, I shall take that. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna activate my tribute to the doomed. Say goodbye. And I think I'm also gonna activate Heavy Storm. That's fine. So they go to the grave. Your turn. Top decking
I'm so
ability.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, oh my god. This is where you don't get a monster. Or you get Dice Jar. Get Dice Jar. Shit! Okay. Oh, you got Dice Jar though. No, play the Dice Jar.
You know what? You know what? Just because it's me. Just because it's me.
Yeah, actually.
Just because it's me.
You know what? Let's see. I don't think I could get it. Yeah. Okay. So you win anyway because I don't have anything. So go on.
No, because we could lose here.
No. You've got the win. I'm gonna give you the win. But let's just see what happens with Dice Jar.
Right. I'll
So. Okay, 3. So I am gonna admit defeat now. But just saying.
Yeah.
But here we go. Let's just draw. Let's see.
Ah.
Yeah, I would have lost anyway, so it's fine. It's okay. Okay, there we go. Game 3. So in that last game, for some reason, I thought I won a game, but I obviously didn't. Ryan 2-0'd me there, which was pretty upsetting. I just didn't get anything. So overall, I think my deck did well, but at the same point, I just wasn't drawing enough monsters. I think I put too many spells and traps. They weren't really doing much. So yeah, next week I've got to give it a little bit of a tweak again. So I ended up coming 4th, which gives me 1 TP pack, which we're on TP 5 now, and 2 packs of Pharaonic Guardian, which we've just had. So next week, Magician's Force, again, a few big cards coming in there. Break of the Magical Warrior, Tribe Infecting Virus, again, just 2 cards, just to say the least, but it's going to be interesting and probably one of my favourite sets that I've always won. I don't know why, I've just really loved Magician's Force as a full set. So thanks for watching, ladies and gents, and join us next week.